Welcome back to Cited. I'm your host, Ra Ali. Tonight, our guest rose to fame in stilettos, scandals, and strategy. An entrepreneur, a brand, a storm. We watched Blac Chyna in the blogs, the beauty chairs, the courtrooms, and in the chaos. We saw the surgeries, the beefs, the baby daddies, and the breakdowns. She came into fame on her own terms. Unapologetic, unforgettable, and undeniably strategic. Blac Chyna was a brand, a headline, a storm. But behind the noise, there was always a human waiting to be seen. And over the last 3 years, that human has been reintroducing herself to the world, not as a product, but as a person. Her name is Angela White. Tonight, we're not talking to the headline. We're talking to the heartbeat behind it.
So what's co-parenting like for you? Like, is that a positive situation? Tell me just in your own words.
Yeah, positive. So much positivity there with both Robert and Michael. And I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful. It's like, it's wonderful. I'm like, man, we finally got there.
Right.
I'm like, man, we finally got there. But it took me and being vulnerable and being open and cleaning up my act to have that line of communication.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Angela, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's good. Those are my dogs now. I'm like, what's up?
Oh, that's a big deal. We have to give a round of applause for that because that's amazing. That's amazing. I understand what, how stressful that had to be. So that's also to show you that, you're in God's favor because,
for sure.
You know what I mean? He wants everything for you to be as seamless as possible. And that is going to affect how the children feel. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, are they super happy? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
They're happy just in general. Like, they're just good kids. Like,
right.
So good, so good.
Do you think they see any change? This is just us talking. It's no,
Yeah,
do you
no, for
think
sure.
they notice? You know what I mean? Do you think they feel anything?
I think so. I think so because, I don't have a nanny. I do it all by myself.
What?
Yeah.
Every day?
Not every day. I co-parent.
Okay, that's great.
But when I have the kids, yes. I have 50-50
understand.
custody with the dads.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So it allows you time to manage your schedule. So if you know you have the kids, you're not going to schedule a brunch and a photo shoot. You'll do it for your other weeks. I get it.
My other days.
I absolutely understand.
Yep.
Okay. So tell me, you were saying you
just
feel like they
just being like super, super, super hands-on even more, and just learning them. And they're just little sponges and just super sweet. Also, too, I'm very vocal. I tell them everything.
You do?
Yeah. They know what's up with me. Yeah, I have to.
Like, what do you say?
Like, those are my people. Like, these are my best friends.
Yeah.
I tell them about everything. Like
what?
my sobriety.
Tell me, I'm the kids. Tell me, what do you say?
I talk to them about my sobriety, what's going on, about the salon.
Really?
Like me opening, closing, just different things, and I actually show them too. So it's not like they won't know.
That is so
and this is
and
like
so
the
transparent.
Time. Yeah,
because
how
it's
to write
better
checks.
for it to come from you.
Yeah,
and for you to explain it, for them to know, mommy is going to keep it real with me. Mommy is going to tell me what's what. You can't tell me anything that my mom didn't already tell me.
Exactly. Wait, so it was this. I have this funny story with King, right? Oh my gosh. So we're watching Love and Hip Hop, right? and it was just like one little part. It was the part with me. I wanted to see one part. I had to see how I looked.
Miami or LA?
It was Miami.
Okay.
But it was one little part, and I think I had said something like I was a dancer or something like that. And King was like, and I was like, yeah, like mama back in the day. And then we just started laughing it off. But I'd rather me and him have that versus like somebody else coming up to him.
How old is he now?
King will be 13.
Oh, he's growing
He's
into
a big
young
boy.
man.
Yeah, he's almost like my height. King is like here to me.
What?
Yeah, Dream's like here. I'm like, hold on, am I shrinking or are these kids getting big?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But I'm like very honest and open with them. Like I don't play no type of games. And then also too, another thing too, side note, when I do have my babies, like, hi Derek. I had to give you a shout out. Hi Derek. Derek like gives me the space with the kids. If that makes sense.
Derek
Milano, my
Derek
fiance.
Milano. So
Yes.
Are you engaged?
Yes, I am engaged.
Darling,
I am engaged.
Darling. Yes,
guys.
show them the bling, honey. This is
I'm engaged.
beautiful.
I'm engaged.
Congratulations.
That's-
Have you told anybody?
Everybody knows, I think. Well, they know now.
Okay, I didn't see a post.
It's on there.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me about Derek.
So yeah, just we're talking about the kids, and I know we're gonna move on, but it's very important that, and it's really dope that he gives me like the space with the kids.
Right.
Because ladies, and this is just, in past relationships and things like that, or if y'all in a relationship now, like you have to have your space with your kids, Like it's cool if you like hop in, it's hi, bye. But like having that time with your kids while still being in a relationship is very important.
Right, so that your time with them is your time with them.
That's it.
And they don't feel like their time with you is being invaded by anyone else. Even if it's friends, a
doesn't
guy.
matter. Yep.
That's their time and period.
They know. Everybody knows.
That's excellent.
And it's very important because you don't ever want like your kids to feel like, hey, like I'm in a battle with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
fighting for your attention.
Choosing, exactly. I'm all here. What's up? What we doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's very important.
That's wonderful. We'll commend you as well on that, on being a great mom.
You.
But I don't think anyone would say that you were ever not about your
I didn't
kids.
play about them kids.
Yeah.
No.
Regardless of what the circumstance was, we saw them babies, okay?
Okay. And I guard them too. Like I rarely post them. Like, and when I do turn that camera on, Dream be ready. She be all in it. I'm like, Dream. She's like, this is my time to shine. I'm gonna go in. And I just sit back and I'm just like, she's so funny. She just naturally has that in her.
Literally,
like, she's
right?
Just ready.
It's in the bloodline. Like she's like, I'm
ready.
a star at
She's
the
a
end of the
star.
day. Yeah. So tell me about Derek. Tell me what he do. Tell me how you met him. Tell me everything. I want to know all the details. I'm gonna sit comfortably.
Okay, so
I need an update.
Derek is my fiance.
Okay.
We got engaged in October, and it was so wonderful, beautiful. He proposed on a stage at Howard University. So it was just all love. His family was there, my family was there.
Why on the stage at Howard University? Like, what was going on there?
I was performing and he was performing.
You were performing?
Yeah, music. I know you're looking at me like that. You want to know what's so funny? The look that Rod's giving me right now is the same look that everybody gives me. Even if I'd be like, hey, I have a salon, they'd be like, how long? When? I'm like, 11 years.
I know about the salon.
No, I'm just like different things, like
but
all
on
these
the stage
little
performing,
pockets.
doing what?
Doing my music.
What kind of music?
Rapping and singing.
I did not know that.
I got a new song. I'll play some stuff.
I want to hear it.
It's actually good too.
I want to hear it.
Yep.
What?
It's cute. And I had to like switch up the style because before I was talking about some crazy stuff. Now I'm like, I can't talk about that. That sounds crazy.
Really?
Yep. And then also
and so he does music too?
Yes. Derek is a producer, songwriter, six-time Grammy winner.
What?
Yeah.
So he got a coin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I love the most about you, Derek? No, I'm just kidding.
I know what you're talking about. Shout out to Sophia Mumudu. Shout out to Sophia. What you love the most about Derek is that he have a coin.
That he's like motivated.
Oh, I
Like,
thought you
he's
were quoting. Remember the girl from Sophia when she said, "I love my boyfriend, my dude so much."
Yeah.
She was like, "Does he have money?" And she's like, "You know what I love the most about him? Is that he has money."
Oh my
I thought you were quoting her.
No.
Okay,
no.
tell me what you love the most about Derek.
He's like so motivated and hardworking.
Okay.
Like he doesn't stop. Like, and it's like a good thing because when you don't stop and you're consistent, like in your work, you get results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me how he treats you. When y'all wake up in the morning, what happens? When y'all go to sleep before bed, what happens? When it's Saturday and you don't have the kids and you're off from work, what happens? I want to be there.
First of all, Derek is waking up before me and is almost already out the door. He'll go get me some Starbucks and things like that. He'll let me like sleep in. I don't know. Like he's just sweet. He just gets it. The things that I don't feel like doing, like he'll do or like already be a step ahead of me so I don't have to do it. So he pays a lot of attention to like details. Like, hey, I didn't know you knew that, or if I needed that, or just something like that. But he's very like hands-on. He's really sweet. Like he's good to his mother, his sister, you know. So like those things really matter, ladies. We met because I slid in his DM.
What?
Yeah, it was about music.
Oh,
I was actually
okay.
filming. I was filming for the Black Hamptons, the TV show with BET, and his name had got brought up because was talking about music, and I was like, wait, Derek Milano, I know that. I'm like, I think I was hitting him up before, like about music. So I was like, hey, do you think we could get into the studio? Mind you, this is like 2 years later, and he's like, yeah, sure. So went to the studio. It was very nice, and it started off with music, and then I was like, let me listen to your music, just like back and forth.
And while you're saying, let me listen to your music, did you know you was attracted to him?
I don't, it was something there, and I was like, let me just go with it. It was something there, but I wasn't sure, you know, because he was very respectful in the studio. Didn't give me like creep vibes, like, I gotta go, you know.
Right.
Didn't give me those type of vibes. And then I had actually invited him to a concert the next day. And he had told me he was busy and he couldn't go. And I was like, okay, cool. But then he called me back and he was like, I'll go. And then we went, and then we got food, we got fun.
What was you thinking about Derek talking about you wasn't available for Angela?
Right, I was like, dang.
He probably was nervous.
I don't know, maybe he was busy. Maybe he wanted to keep it professional. It was giving me like professional vibes.
Okay.
And then maybe he probably called somebody and they was like, dude, you tripping.
Right. You ain't asked yet. When you get back to the house, ask him.
Yeah.
Be like, what made you switch
Like, what
up?
was that? What was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. But he's just a really, really good guy. Like,
Okay.
and I'm excited. And I was like, you know, how do you know, like, that you want to be? He's like, no, I know. And I was like, okay, me too.
Right.
I'm
Are
done.
you a lover in general?
I'm a lover in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
Yeah, Taurus. Dang Tauruses.
No, I don't have a problem at all with Taurus.
Okay.
At all. Are the men different than the women?
I'm assuming. If stubborn is on the list,
What else?
stubborn, we love stability, promptness, cleanliness, precise. Yeah, we like all that.
Are you like, I want to be in my man's skin?
No.
Okay.
Yikes.
Are you my man?
No.
Okay. Are you, babe, where you going? I want to sit on your lap.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so then the
No.
men are different than the women. Because
Yo. Dude.
okay,
No.
because
I think that's annoying. Like that's kind of annoying. I would get annoyed, you know,
yeah,
with that.
absolutely.
Yeah. Ladies, y'all gotta chill out. You know what I mean? You gotta give like men their space.
And men have to give women their space as well.
Yes, you have to give women their
Yes,
space
I think it's
too.
healthy and productive as hell for people to have their own itinerary.
Yes.
And to be busy and to be focused on things and to have things going on in your life, and then you come together and you talk about everything you got going on, you working on, and you miss each other, but needing to be with another person is so unhealthy 24/7. Baptism, right? That's not a photo op. That's literally a soul decision. Talk
Yes.
to me about that.
Best decision of my entire life. Cause it's wild because before that I never was baptized. You know, I know a lot of people get baptized as children and things like that. And to be honest, this is my own personal thing. I think if you were baptized as a child, I would say get baptized again as an adult, because now you're fully aware of who Jesus Christ is, you know? Because we pray and we do that and we do this and do that. And also too, like getting baptized and being saved is just not a one-off thing. Like before I got baptized, my bishop, he pulled me to the side and he's like, I want to talk to you about this before we go to the water. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, doo-doo. He's like, this is not a one-off thing. Like, you have to stay in the word. Like, you have to, because you're going to get attacked. You're going to go through all these different things, you know, so you have to stay in the word, and it's a real thing. It's not like, oh, I'm baptized, I'm saved. No.
Because
This
the
is an
devil is
everyday
always
thing.
trying you, right?
Every day.
Right.
Every day. So if it's not through like your finances, it'll be through, a relationship, through your children, through yourself. It's like a cycle, and once you could kind of get onto that cycle, not inviting like negative energy, but it's like, like, okay, it's like the devil's like, if I can't get through her spouse, I'll go through her kids. If that doesn't work, I'll have somebody come out the woodworks to try to throw her back, to send her back to a place, where she doesn't want to go, and if you stay in the word, you'll be good, but it's not a one-off thing. You have to stay in the word.
That's great advice.
Seriously.
Because a lot of times people think that they just do it once and they can still be also surrounded by all type of negative temptation. I think, and I'm not trying to take over, this is about you.
No, this is about us.
Yeah. But I want to say also the people that you surround yourself with in general have to have the same goals, but want the same thing for you. Because there's nothing worse than you're trying to get to a certain point and you have all these people who are the devil's helpers there trying to bring you back to where you were at, or they don't want the best for you, or they want to do good, but they want you to do good, but not better than them. So it's not real. So I think that's something else that I've seen from this process of interacting with your team.
Yes.
Is that you have really good people around you. So to be able to kind of like, to be certain of that is a whole nother animal in itself.
Yes,
because then you could let your guard down a little bit sometimes because they got you.
Yep. And then it goes vice versa, because some days we'll fall short. Like, this ain't working, and then you call like your people, the people that's closest to you, and everybody that's close to me, like they're ministers, praying warriors, and these are, I'm not gonna say like the names and stuff, but one is a minister, one is a praying warrior, and another one is actually doing Bible classes and studies now.
Nice.
And it's just dope because it's like, wow, you look at them, you wouldn't even know.
Right.
You're like, wait, that's so dope.
Right.
So like the days that you do fall short and you need that extra guidance, like, yo, I'm getting attacked. What's up? Like, I've had people fast for me and I didn't even know. And they'll tell me afterwards. Because you guys, when you do fast, you can't broadcast that you're fasting. And
well, y'all ain't know that because y'all always telling people y'all fasting. Tell them, Angela.
Yeah, you can't. If you're fasting, you cannot tell nobody why you're fasting and why you're fasting. You do have to pray. You have to pray and be very intentional with your fast. Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Everybody be like, yeah, I'm fasting right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm not cursing for Lent. This was
Well, I did want to bring this up too, like with cutting out things that didn't serve me no more. Like, honestly, like right now in my life, I'm being led by faith. I'm like, God, if it's for me, then like literally you do it. Like, I wash my hands with it because before in the past, I needed to do everything, like be hands-on, like it has to be perfect. It has to do this. You know what I mean? And of course that's going to fall through, fall through. But like, if you be like, you know what, God, this is on you. Like I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna be obedient, but I need you to like guide me and show me what it is that I need to be doing. And then it's been things to where as though things didn't fall through and I'm like, thank you. I don't look at it like, man, I didn't get that booking or this or that. It's like, all right, thank you. Because you probably, you saved me from something that was going to harm me.
Absolutely.
So like now, like my moves is only like faith and led by him.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
And knowing that that old tale, that is the realest tale ever, that everything happens for a reason and just understanding. So having faith is really important.
And it's really hard too. Like people make it seem like it's just a walk in the park, like journeys and things like that. No, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to have more downs than ups because we are human. Like we want things to go our way. And especially if you're accustomed to certain things, you're like, man, I didn't get that and I really want it. But in all actuality, it's probably something that's not
good. For you.
Yeah,
and you just don't know.
You just don't know.
You just want what you want.
You want what you want. And like, man, that faith, man, God be showing up 11:59. I be waiting at the door like, what's up? Where's that? What do I need to do? He's like, no, be patient, you little grasshopper. I'm like,
yes.
okay. And then it's like, when it's go time, it's go time.
11:59 is
11:50. I'm gonna
funny.
literally get that tat. I said, oh, I'm gonna do no more tats, but I gotta get 11:59
11:59 that's deep. I kind of like, I'm not even kidding. So I want to talk to you about something that's also a very sensitive topic, but dear to you.
Yes.
Of course, I want to talk to you about your mom, Miss Tokyo Toni.